What's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how you can create this Vogue poster uh with pixellab. Yeah, you take it from this to this. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. I'm just going to import my image from gallery so that I'm going to get the defined canvas size I'm looking for. So this is the image we'll be using. I'm going to just open it, and yeah, this is the size of the image. You can check this, you can get the size here. It's 53 by 1280. Okay, so I'm going to import the picture again. Yeah, I'm going to import the picture again, and I'm going to scale this up. Okay, uh I'm going to copy it so that we'll get a sharper version of it, and then I'll delete the previous one. Right. All right, so I'm going to copy this again for future use and just keep it. So I'm going to the first layer. Let me hide the previous one. Now I'm going to the first layer, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter my color filter and adjustments, and I'll increase the contrast and reduce the brightness. I'll take my saturation down, take my hue down. Okay, I'll reduce it to a point where it's almost black and the background is almost white. Okay, I guess here is okay. So I'm going to erase the color. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to erase the color just like that. So as you can see, it's pure black. Yeah, it's pure black. Now I'm going to import the background I'll be using. The background I'll be using for this will be this one, and I'm just going to scale this up. Right, so I'll just copy this and delete the previous one, and then I'm going to align this to the center, and I'll take it to the back. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do is this black layer. I'm going to apply some brushes on top. So let me just lock the background layer, and I'll go to my draw, and I'll add a black brush, and I'll paint over it. Let me just use a smooth brush. Okay, a soft round brush. So all these white parts, I'm going to paint over them so that the image will be pure black. Okay, you can zoom in if you want, so you get a proper defined edge. Made a mistake there. All right, this is perfect. I've already made a background, and a black image of the model like this, and you can check with the material link in the description below. So okay, this is it. Now what I'm going to do now is to merge the background layer with this black layer. So I'm using the black layer as a mask, and this applies in Photoshop. You just like layer mask, black hides and white reveals. I'm going to erase the color of black. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm going to erase the color black here. I don't know why it's not changing. Okay, black gone. So I'll just position this back to where it was, and I'll go back to my erase color and reduce the tolerance till the colors come back a bit. Yeah, this is fine. And yeah, we've made a pretty clean mask of the background of the subject, sorry, without having to remove the background of the picture. Yeah, so cool. Okay, that's nice. You can also go back to your adjustments or your color filters, and you can change the hue, the brightness, anything you want to change, you can change it there. I Let me choose this color for now. Right, so uh now it's time for me to add my text. So I'm just going to write Vogue here, which is VOGUE, Vogue. Sorry. Okay, so I'll go over to my font and choose the Vogue font. The link is in the description below. My Vogue. Okay, let me just search for it quickly. Vogue, right? Vogue. Yeah, so just scale this up and make sure to turn on your grid so that you have a properly defined or properly aligned text. Yeah, so you can go over to spacing and increase or reduce the spacing. I'll just leave it at -1. Yeah, and then I'll lock the layer. Now the next thing we're going to do is to add text. Vogue South Africa. Vogue South Africa. Yeah, so I'll make this to be all caps, and I'll go over to my font and I'll choose this mid tummy light font. So I go over to my spacing and I reduce the size a bit, or the spacing a bit. I'm going to choose a font size of 20. Yeah, so I'll take this here, and mind you to create a bounding box with the edge of the Vogue text. So you should stop here, and I'll copy this layer and I'll bring it here, and I'll write the dates, which is September. Okay, yeah. So the next thing we're gonna do is to bring in some designs to it, or some images to it. Now I'll just go over to this and bring in this flower. You can position them anywhere you want. I'll just position mine here. Okay, so I want to look into the previous one so that I see where the text are. Right, so of the wall, wearable arts for a course. Okay, sorry, I'll copy this. Or what I'm just going to do is to uh okay, let me save this as a project for a bit. Let me save this as a project. So because I don't want to waste our time, I'm just going to go to our previous project, and what I'm going to do is to hide all the pictures and keep the text alone so that we'll just use it. So yeah. Alright, so after saving the text, I'll go back to my project, and one thing, let me just get the hue I used here. So I used a hue of -45, right? Okay, a hue of -45. Yeah, so let me just import the text. All right, and I'll scale this up just like that, and I'll delete this one and this one and this one and this one. So I'm just going to lock this layer and bring this to the front. Yeah, and this picture which is on, I'm going to erase the color. Okay, erase color is on already. I'm going to copy this flower and then send it to the back. I'll change my erase color to white, and then this happens. You can see that the flower has now taken the shape of her face, kind of as if it's like a texture on her face. Yes, so it's not like your regular bringing to the front and reducing opacity. No, this is like another way of adding texture to, yeah. So you can see how it perfectly overlaps on her face. So what I'm going to do is to rotate this, and then I'll put this here on her head here. Okay, I'll just leave this there too. And yeah, that's pretty much. So I'm just going to save this as PNG Ultra.